Open mic they're going to be doing 2 songs each. Then open mic. Luke McBride, Pez, Rob Houston, and Mike Hall. Y'all will be up after these 6 songs. Tommy DeVine, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
And I want all of you to please keep Tommy in your prayers. He's going in tomorrow morning for surgery for aneurysm. So please keep him in your prayers tomorrow morning. Tommy DeVine is on stage. He called me up. He was in town for the surgery and wanted to play, and I said, we sure will, Tommy.
You're so sweet.
Okay, Sam.
I'm so short.
Or Don. How's it sound, Sam?
Sounds great, Debbie. Thank you.
Thank you. Don McNatt. How's it sound, Don?
It's all right.
And Tommy DeVine.
Yeah, there it is.
Can I have some volume there, Tommy, please? There we go. All right, be sure you get right in your mic, too.
Hello.
You can move it next to you. All right, how about a nice hand, especially for Lee Hines up there playing percussion. He's been jamming, doing a great job. And we got Don McNatt, Tommy DeVine, Sam Cooper. Talk about some blues. He's coming towards you.
I call them lifetime buddies. Bonded strong when we were kids. Law, I love to run with them boys and do everything they did. And this old guitar went along, and I'd find myself singing a song. Now lately when I see them, they ask me, man, how'd you keep your hair? You still think that old guitar is gonna get you anywhere? And they may not be wrong, but I still find myself singing a song. Now we've been friends since we were 10, and strapped on these old guitars, and way back then, you know, we shared some dreams, so we both know who we are. And you gotta understand, baby, that if I ever lose you, I'm gonna wanna just lay right down and die. 'Cause life on this earth without you, it's just not something I wanna try. But I know whatever goes wrong, I'm gonna find myself singing a song. I'm gonna find myself singing a song.
Don McNatt. Great job, Don. Here's Tommy DeVine. We're going to be sending some good energy to you tomorrow morning, Tommy.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I got some bad artery problems. It happens though. I'm gonna do a song. This song I wrote back in about 3 or 4 years after I met Debbie, and we used to have a writer's place way on the other side of town. But I hope you like it. D chord, Sam.
This?
I can't think of one good reason we should stay. We've got 1,000,000 to go. Every time I've tried to leave, you get in my way. Heart, I have to let you know, one beat away from being left behind. And I'd have been gone long ago if I listened to my mind. Heart, she's the reason we've been feeling down. Every night she leaves us here for the hurting side of town. It's easy to understand why you feel the way you do. There's no more love for us to believe in. And heart, she's the reason. Heart, we've played a game for too long. We both cried 1,000,000 tears. Everybody we know have told us they'd have been long gone. Won't you tell me, heart, why are we still here? I've packed all our bags, won't even say goodbye. Last time was the last time she'll ever see us cry. 'Cause heart, she's the reason we've been feeling down. Now she leaves us here for the hurting side of town. It's easy to understand how you feel the way you do. You know there's no more love for us to believe in. And heart, she's the reason. She's the reason. Here she comes again. Please, heart, don't give in. It'll be like it's always been if we let her in. 'Cause heart, she's the reason we've been feeling down. Every night you leave us here for the hurting side of town. It's easy to understand how you feel the way you do. You know there's no more love for us to believe in. And heart, she's the reason. She's the reason. Heart, she's the reason. And heart, she's the reason.
Tommy DeVine. And here's Sam Cooper. Sam, thank you for filling in for me last week. Appreciate that.
Somebody said Orange Man? Is that what you want? All right.
The Orange Man.
Okay. They told me that when you mix country with rap, you get crap. Yeah, I lived a life of glitter, but it's not all glamour. I pushed it to the limit and down came the hammer. Running with some bad boys, playing with some bad toys. Moved a little stash just to make a little cash. Did my thing, made my bling with the brothers in the white trash. Yeah, Papa used to beat me up, Mama couldn't keep me home. I used to roam the streets like a flea-bitten dog. Had a girl on every corner who would fornicate, bring me all the money they could make and all the missy I could take. Oh! Yeah, I pulled an all-nighter at the Golden Gopher. Strippers and Aerosmith songs, I'm putting 20s in their thongs. Doing a little biz with Southside Slim when the door bust open and the heat burst in and a cop pointed at me yelling, "That's him." Things are getting jammed. Things are getting jammed. I gotta remember the lyrics. That's him. I'm trying to remember the last part of the verse. A cop pointed at him and said, "That's him. Things are getting jammed." Things are getting jammed. I'm getting jammed. Things are getting jammed. I'm the orange man. See me struggling by the roadside, picking up the garbage, sweating in the summertime. Orange man, CEO with a shotgun, yelling at me to shut up, making sure I don't run. Orange man, took a plea for 2 fights consecutive with a 3-step. Now I'm doing hard time. Orange man, thought I was street smart, ripped out my mama's heart. Now it wasn't worth the crime. If you want all the words, you're gonna have to buy my CD. Yeah, 2 times a week for 45 minutes. My baby's mama stands in line to bring her for a visit. Short is looking good and the time goes fast. It gets hard, can't touch her through the bulletproof glass. No! It's brain sex or no sex, ain't doing it with my bunkie. He's hardcore a long time, he used to be a junkie. In this cell there's no mix, I ain't into a quick fix. I miss my TNA, need some hay for my donkey. I'm the orange man, see me struggling by the roadside, picking up the garbage, sweating in the summertime. Orange man, CEO with a shotgun, yelling at me to making sure I don't run. An orange man, took a plea for 2 fights consecutive with a 3-step. Now I'm doing hard time. Orange man, thought I was street smart, ripped out my mama's heart. Now it wasn't worth the crime. If I hadn't copped a plea, I'd be doing 8 and 8. Now they pulled me out of county and they sent me to the state. Social worker said, "Kid, you better scare straight, or the rest of your life you're going to be pressing license plates." Yeah, it used to be the more I was pushed, I pushed back. In the old days I was doing it, I'd lay you out flat. No room for excuses. My deuce was just a wild card, looking over my shoulder in the exercise yard. But I got my GED and they taught me carpentry. I'll be out in a week from Monday at 2:45. Staying clean, looking cool, best as I can. 'Cause orange ain't no color for a libertized man. I'm the orange man, see me struggling by the roadside, picking up the garbage, sweating in the summertime. Orange man, CEO with the shotgun, yelling at me to making sure I don't run. An orange man, took a plea for 2 fights consecutive with a 3-step. Now I'm doing hard time. Orange man, thought I was street smart, ripped out my mama's heart. Now it wasn't worth the crime. The orange man, the dust on his highway's killing me. Orange man, and I'm getting the shakes. I need me a beer and a cigarette. Orange man, I learned my lesson. I wanna go home. Orange man, thought I was street Mama's heart, now it wasn't worth the crime. Sorry, Mama.
Sam Cooper. That was
I
awesome.
swear I got all the words on the CD. I got them right.
And you had the wolf ants there backing you up, too. And we got one more from Don McNatt. And how about again? How about a nice hand for Lee Hines on percussion?
Now, you know, we're only playing 2 songs each tonight, and that happens sometimes because the clock gets it. It's nobody's particular fault. But that means that you're missing out on some songs that we might do for you. So I want to talk to you about my kids' college fund. And
That's a good CD. I've got a copy of it. It's really good. Very good. And he's also got a book out.
I have a book called Things I've Learned from the Audience. So particularly if you're just getting started in this, it may be some things in there that would help you. Right now, I need you to help me. I need you to picture, if you will, a bunch of lonely guys. It's just not that hard, is it? All sitting table for 4, party of 1, watching a beautiful waitress walk around in a Mexican restaurant. Hola, my pretty senorita. I see the brightness and the sweetness in your eyes. I've never seen a face that's sweeter. One look at you and I begin to realize I wanna speak Spanish. I wanna speak Espanol like I grew up in old Monterey. I wanna speak Spanish and understand Spanish to hear every word she might say. I look around and see the faces. The food's not good there, but it fills up every night. She knows their orders and their places. They don't need languages for her to get it right. I wanna speak Spanish. I wanna speak Espanol like I grew up in old Monterey. I wanna speak Spanish and understand Spanish to hear every word she might say. I bought some books and tapes and software. Signed up for night school, switched to Latin radio. I gotta tell her how much I care. I want the feature of that restaurant to go. I wanna speak Spanish. I wanna speak Espanol like I grew up in old Monterey. I wanna speak Spanish and understand Spanish to hear every word she might say. Right now we talk about tortillas. But she can tell that there is more I wanna say. There's something in her Buenos Dias that says she'd listen if I only learned the way. And I know what I'd say. I wanna speak Spanish. I wanna speak Espanol like I grew up in old Monterey. I wanna speak Spanish and understand Spanish to hear every word she might say. And understand Spanish to hear every word she might say.
Don McNatt. Y'all be sure to go out and get his CD.
That's awesome.
And here's Tommy DeVine. And once
Oh,
again,
that's fun.
Tommy, before you play, Luke McBride, Pez, Bob Houston, Mike Hall, y'all are going to be up in the next round. Here's Tommy DeVine.
Y'all got that? Y'all got that? Bass player? You know, boom, 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 boom. We got it. Okay. Thank you, Debbie, for letting me come up and do this. I really appreciate you very much. Me and Debbie go back into some good history. We used to have some of the greatest writers' nights and some of the funniest things that ever happened at the Broken Spoke and between here and all over the city. It's been a good trip. That's the best way I could do it. It's been a good trip for the last 30 years. I've got a chance to produce some great people. I had a guy that owned a studio called Love Shack Recording Studio. The guy's name was Van Dant. He was really cool. He wrote a song for Reba. But he had a young man, and he says, this guy has a degree in music. He says, do something that he could do. So I wrote this song in concert B flat for him. So this is it. Yeah, concert B flat. Could you imagine that? This is like the only country song I've ever done in concert B flat. Lately I've been thinking I've been doing too much drinking, and this old bar looks like the place we met. And every night I've been hearing the same old song the band was playing. The first time I kissed your tender lips. No Hank's here on a jukebox with your cheating heart. And every time that George stops loving her, it tears me all apart. A broken heart is only a beat away. I can't be found on a lost highway. With these neon walls around me, I'm a prisoner of your memory, and I'm trapped inside on a younger day, where a broken heart was only a beat away. It's been hard for me to just say no when I hear last call for fools who go to drink away old memories. At the bottom of my empty glass, I could see reflections of our past. It's hard to bring back what it used to be. I hear Willie in the background, Whiskey River takes my mind. Hank Thompson's hangover heart helps me leave our past behind, where a broken heart was only a beat away. And I can't be found on that lost highway, with neon walls around me. I'm a prisoner of your memory. I'm trapped inside all our younger days, where a broken heart was only a beat away. That's where my broken heart was only one beat away. Thank you.
All right. No more requests, right?
We got one more from Sam.
Some people are a glutton for punishment. No, I'm not going to. All right. Lee and Don and I have all played the Ryman Auditorium, and we've been very lucky because we're all old. Well, no, Lee's not old, but Don and I are pretty old, and as a result, we got to play in something called the Silver Stars shows.
I'd argue with him, but it's true. So
Yeah. By the way, did I mention I have a bail fund for my kids? As you could tell from that last song. Anyway, Lee played in the band that I put together to play at the Ryman, and I'm going to do a song that we did there. And it's really a true story. It's not about my wife, it's about me. Well, my baby loves to call me her good time machine. She says that I don't break down or ever run out of steam. But when things stay broke around the house, she says this ain't no way to live. But I say, baby, I ain't no handyman. A lover's what I is. 'Cause ain't no good with wrenches, ain't no good with a drill. I ain't no Timmy Two Man, I ain't no Bobbyville. Don't know how to weld, don't know how to solder. If you want something fixed, call your brother or your father. There's one room in the house, you know where. I'm a master craftsman in home repair. When it comes to the boudoir, I know all the tricks. There ain't nothing in there what your man can't fix. Broken window in the kitchen sink has got a leak. Paper's peeling off the floor, the front door's got a squeak. Basement's getting flooded, there's a hole in the roof. Well, I can't do nothing about 'em if you wanna know the truth. There's one room in the house, and you know where. I'm a master craftsman in home repair. When it comes to the boudoir, I know all the tricks. There ain't nothing in there what your man can't fix. I'll fix you up, baby. If you need your pipes clean, baby, you know better. But if your bed falls apart, I'll screw it back together. Come on, Don. Play for me. In A. Keep it going. Then we're going to do a Beatles thing here. Ain't got a toolbox, ain't got a truck. If you got a flat tire, well, you're flat out of luck. I can't lay bricks or build a wall with cinder blocks. I ain't working in no quarry, but I'll make your bed rock. There's one room in the house, you know where. I'm a master craftsman in home repair. When it comes to the boudoir, I know all the tricks. There ain't nothing in it what your man can't fix. When it comes to the boudoir, I know all the tricks. There ain't nothing in it what your man can't fix. There ain't nothing in there what your man can't fix. There ain't nothing in there what your man can't fix.
Sam Cooper, Tommy DeVine, Don McNatt, Lee Hines.